Alright, this is a video to show the crash that I found in the PX3. Just going to show my setup here. I've got the PX3 connected to my KX3. The only other thing is I've got a wireless keyboard here connected to the PX3 with a little wireless dongle. Nothing super fancy. And what I found is that the PX3 will crash if you change the frequency via keyboard too fast and then change the span to 2. And I just found out that this only happens in fixed tuning mode rather than tracking mode. So I'll take a little pause here and I'll get set up to show you the rest of it. Okay, and here's just a quick overview of the keyboard macros that I've got set up in the PX3. I've got shift right bracket, so basically the curly braces left and right will be up and down for on the KX3, so up and down. I've got function keys 1 through 3 set to change the label mode. So I can press 1, 2, or 3 and it will just change the labels. That's not really relevant to this. Some other various things, and then I've got Alt 1 through 8 set up to be the function keys. So I can press Alt 1 to get function 1, Alt 2 to get function 2, and so on up to F8. So I can use what's listed on the screen of the PX3 and just scroll through these to show you. It's nothing super fancy. And here's how I've got my PX3 configured. I've got function 1 through 4 set to various span widths, and then F5 through F8 as screenshot, waterfall, fixed track, and VFOB. Again, not super relevant. And to reproduce this, first of all, make sure that the PX3 or the PX3 is in fixed mode tuning, so not tracking mode. And the way I do it is if I use my previously used macros, so if I use left and right curly brace to change the frequency, you can see the radio is changing frequency there up and down. And if I hit Alt 1 to change to span 2, the PX3 locks up, and I need to remove the power physically from the PX3 as it won't, the power button is just not operational. So let me reboot the PX3 here and I'll show you the next step. Okay, and now the PX3 is rebooted. So I'm a software guy, and it seemed like it was maybe related to the PX3 storing the current span width or something like that, and I had the idea to check the fixed track mode to see if that was the case too. So if I set the PX3 to tracking mode, and if I widen out the screen here a little bit, the span, and if I tune around, and if I start using my keyboard commands to change the radio VFO, and then hit Alt 1, 2, or 3, the PX3 does not crash. So it seems to maybe be related to the fixed mode and I don't know if the radio's got a setting for fixed mode span or something like that, but it seems to only happen in fixed mode and not tracking mode. So if I switch this back to fixed mode, start tuning around, if I hit Alt 1, I can change span to the other spans. But as soon as I hit Alt 1 to change the span to, the PX3 crashes. So hopefully that is useful for you. Thanks.